You know, for me, I think it's important for me to recognize myself as the best. But Crawford-Spence fight is something that I have been very impressed with.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So that was Naoya Inoue praising Terence Crawford when he was asked if he believes he's the best fighter in the world. He said, you know, I think it's important for me to recognize myself as the best, but that Crawford versus Errol Spence fight, it was impressive. Now, when you consider the fact that we just seen Usyk versus Tyson Fury, a couple weeks ago, and Naoya Inoue is still talking about Crawford versus Errol Spence, that is high praise coming from a fighter who's considered pound for pound, top 3, one of the best fighters in the world. When it comes to Terence Crawford, I've never seen a pound for pound king have so many other fighters on the top of the list praise him and say similar things about him. Right after Alexander Usyk beat Tyson Fury, he praised Terence Crawford. He said that he would pick the 37-year-old Terence Crawford to beat the much bigger 33-year-old Canelo Alvarez. Usyk, he came out and he said, I say Terence wins. Listen, Terence is a different man. Terence, he works in 2 stances. He is very, very, very smart man. End quote. What's amazing is Terence Crawford's been defending the pound-for-pound status for the last 6 or 7 years in the sport of boxing, going all the way back to Roman Gonzalez, when old media was saying that he was pound-for-pound #1 over Terence Crawford. It's crazy because that sounds so long ago. It sounds like Roman Gonzalez is like 40 or 50 years old, but he's actually the same age as Terence Crawford, 36. I told you guys Terence was 37. That's because he's about to turn 37 in September. So after Roman Gonzalez got knocked out, then old media, they started to compare Terence Crawford to Lomachenko. And as soon as they started saying that Loma was #1, this is what Loma said.
Who do you think's #1 right now?
Кто ты думаешь сейчас номер 1?
Я думаю, что это Crawford.
Crawford.
Now just keep in mind, guys, Loma, he said that 6 years ago. And right before that same reporter asked him that question, that reporter was trying to convince Loma to say that he was #1. But Loma wouldn't do it. Terence Crawford has been on top of the sport before all of these fighters. The reason why Inoue is talking about how impressed he was with Crawford's performance over Errol Spence is because we seldomly see a fighter completely dominate a top 3, top 5 pound for pound fighter and make it look that easy. I'm talking about winning every single round and making it look like you're fighting against a journeyman, as if this is just an exhibition or a sparring match. I mean, we've seen other pound for pound fighters get dominant wins, but not over fighters on the level of an Errol Spence. Not to mention, when we use the word pound for pound, when you think of Terence Crawford in any division, if you put him against every other fighter on the pound for pound list, if everyone on that list was all in the same weight class, Terence Crawford would most likely be favored against all of them, which is what makes him pound for pound the best fighter in the world. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
A lot of y'all over here looking sad. Ellie, you looking like a retarded ass dude over there because you was going against me. You know what I mean? But all in all, you know, I get to say I told y'all, because I've been asking for these fights for years, and y'all been saying, oh, he's too small, he's going to get this, he's going to get broken. And each and every time that I step up, I proved y'all wrong. Each time. So, you know what I mean? Write some great stories about Terence Crawford. Don't hate on him. Don't say nothing negative. Just give me my props.
Yep.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body body oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.